So, man, these TVs, just on lower stuff, man, it ain't nothing, man.
This is Proverbs 3:13. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her.
Hey, well, like, good example again of this whole thing, like, it said that happy is a man that findeth it, and it's better than rubies and riches, because, well, like I said, that he's happy because why? Because he ain't gonna have to, because before times we came into the truth, what was happening? Like the scripture said, we were going according to our lusts, we were wearing ourselves, this is how these 2/3 are, but a man that gets his truth, he's gonna finally get that mindset, or that mind, his mind cleansed, to where he ain't gonna be like that no more. He ain't gonna wear himself on Black Friday no more. Thanksgiving, Christmas, Saturnalia.
Yeah, all that bullshit. Your kids, your woman, it ain't gonna affect you. You know?
Yep. You ain't gonna be. They're like the whole Saturnalia thing. Like the brother said, it's supposed to be a day of getting gifts, but you ain't gonna be like that, man. Worrying about trying to get a gift for your woman to make her happy that day because she says she wanted a half price off that day. You know, that's the mind that you're gonna get. It's gonna get cleansed. You ain't gonna have to worry about these holidays, man. You just get, all you really are just gonna be pissed off and condemn these people, man, even more.
This is Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart.
And a gift destroyeth the heart, man.
But also, like, oppression maketh the wise man mad, because those days are oppressive. You know, look at how you know, I've been there before. You know, when I was trying to get, you know, certain gifts for my, my family, and you know, the money I would save, and then, you know,
you gotta make sure they like you.
Yeah, you know, like, not only that, it was stressful on me, you know what I'm saying? But also, you people, y'all go get loans, y'all put yourselves further in debt for these days where y'all know y'all can't afford it, but you're so adamant that you want to make your family happy. You know, sometimes you gotta be like, you know what, fuck that, you can't do it this time, and better yet, just stop fucking doing it. There's nothing in it. It's oppressive. It's oppressing you people. You're being a slave to these days, to those holidays, and to these objects, man, like that. You know?
Can you go ahead and get that one in Habakkuk 2:12 or 2:13? Because it's perfect what we're speaking on, man. Like, and it reminded me. I think I even brought it out last year when for Saturnalia, my mother-in-law, man. My chick had told me about my mother-in-law, what she was gonna do for Saturnalia last year, and I was like, "Are you serious?" Like I was laughing because it's like the brother said, but my mother-in-law, she even told my chick that she had no money whatsoever, man, and that she was actually kind of sad about it, but she was about to pull out like a $300 loan just so she can get her spoiled ass little daughter a fucking iPod that she probably wouldn't even use, and her son something too. She had no money, man, and really she needed that money for food and stuff, but she wanted to get it, and I actually remember she was sad about it, man. She was weird, but she was stressed out. That's what she was, man. But that's why.
Worry yourselves on that shit, man, on these dates, and it's so easy. All you gotta do is stop. Just stop it. Just stop. It's not no bad thing. Those days are heathen. They're heathen. These holidays are for the heathens, man. Habakkuk 2:13, or start at verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, establish a city by iniquity. Behold, is it not of the Lord of hosts that the people shall labor? Shall labor in the very fire, and the people shall worry themselves for very vanity.
There you go. And it says that, like the whole oppression thing, we're in that fire. America is that fire. Y'all wearing yourselves in a place that's going to be destroyed, man. That's doing nothing but deceiving you, man. Making you think, making your mindset think that you're really here to be doing that stuff. thing, man. That you're really here to live once, and shit just happens sometimes. And you may just be one of those people that just dies, man, or just gets trampled on that day just because time had it that way, I guess. You know, trying to omit the Most High and everything. But that's what it's about, because that's what really people think about, or that's what really people think today, that you're here just by chance one time in eternity forever, and that's it. And that while on your time, you're here
to fulfill all your desires.
Yeah.
You know?
And believe on.
But that's a strong delusion that's on you. But if you come across one of us brothers and we tell you the truth, that's like the Lord telling you. And all this darkness is that light just came across you and stopped at you and told you, hey, this is the truth. That's not what you're doing, because what you're doing is leading you to destruction. And you may just go off, you may 100%, 99.9% of the time you're gonna walk, or the chances that you're gonna walk down that road and you're gonna continue thereon. That oppressive road, you know? That wide and broad path that leads to destruction.
But then, yeah, like that whole strong delusion, but they'll think, y'all just straight up 100% think that what that man told you is a lie, a straight, just, or a crazy. You're a crazy person. Like, and I was thinking about it too earlier, like that whole sanity thing again. You know, we already brought it out about like a man that's crazy, or how we look at it as crazy. Really, y'all are crazy because y'all are mentally unstable thinking that this stuff is right. But going back to that whole sanity, when you people gotta sit down, but we know you won't, but y'all gotta actually look at what you're really doing, man. Y'all people gotta really see how y'all, like, if y'all had a video camera on yourselves daily, man, y'all saw how y'all were really acting. Y'all would see that y'all acting like a bunch of demons, man. Versus a man who's coming out, and if you watch a man of the Lord conduct himself, you would see who acts better, man. You would see it. You could really see a man who's in the truth versus a two-third, man. How they act things. A man like learning, like knowing the truth when a man goes to his job or just in daily life. What's he doing, man? He walks quietly because he don't want no shit to come to him, man. He's trying to get through the day and get out. Versus one of y'all people, y'all
are asking for it.
Yeah.
Y'all are asking for attention.
Yeah.
You know, you're not. Y'all want the attention. And y'all don't care what it is. Y'all may be in your heart. You may think you like it, but you may arouse somebody that's gonna bring you down because of your actions, your attitude. He's gonna drop you, or she's gonna drop you, or the Lord's gonna drop you. You know?
Yep.
But a man of the Lord is supposed to be, you know, quiet, going about his business, you know, and working no ill towards his neighbor, you know, and walking in the fear of the Lord and redeeming the time, you know. But you know, brothers, we'll cuss. Does that make us bad? No, you know, we'll cuss you out. We'll fight too. Put us in a predicament that can't get out, or maybe it's just set up for that's the way it happens. But does that mean we're bad? No, we're protecting ourselves. We have the right to protect ourselves. That's the Most High. We're not no dumbass Christian, so-called Christian in the churches that they'll let you beat their ass because they think it's a sin if you fight back.
Yeah.
Hell nah. You know? And they even think this is bad what we do, that we don't have the rights. Because we didn't go to college, but the Most High is the one that gives us the authority. It ain't given through men. Nor, like I said, like a few weeks back, the Lord ain't about no fucking democracy. He's a ruler, man. He's a king. And the people are gonna do what the king say. And if you don't like it, what did it say in Luke? Luke chapter 19, bring them hither, that should not have me reign over them, and slay them before me. That's y'all people's problem. Y'all don't want a king. Y'all want a king, but a perverse king. You know? So y'all can fulfill y'all's wickedness. But Yahweh Shai is coming back, and that's what we're here to tell you, man. The Lord and his son, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, they're on their way. This shit's gonna happen soon, man.
Yeah.
They're coming back. It ain't like what they tell you in the church. Get over that shit. They're coming back for the elect and to restore order. And in the meantime, destruction's gonna be playing out on the earth. The Spirit of the Lord is at work.
Yeah, like it's like the scripture saying, "Edges for the pride of that, for the great pride of the city, no man should be able to enter in." And that's what's happening, man. We going off of San Angelo, man. We already bring it down, man. San Angelo used to be nothing, man. A little ass town, man, almost like a ghost town. But now it's being heavily populated, man, to the point that I was telling his brother, man, there was an apartment I tried looking for like about a year ago, and it was about $450, man, for a 2-bedroom. Now it's up to $750, $950, man, because of that fucking oil boom. Like you can't even make a living in a dirt town anymore, just because of that oil, man. But just and for y'all's people attitude, man. Because those people that run those apartments, they know that they're gonna be coming. They know that oil field people are gonna be coming in.
Money's coming.
Yeah, and spending that money, and then
people are gonna come in with money, so they're gonna make money. So in order to make money, they gotta raise the prices.
Yep. And that's what's happening.
But also, is it a coincidence or not for this place to sprout out the way it is right now, San Angelo? And it's not. It was meant to happen. You know, like we had said prior past videos to you brothers out of the house of the Bible, there's a reason why you're out in your town. You may not know at that time fully, but in the time to come, in the present time, it's gonna hit you. Now I know the reason why I was sent out. Yeah, well, you know we're supposed to come out and rebuke because there's wickedness, but then there's times like us, like San Angelo, there ain't shit in San Angelo. But now this place is getting big, man. People are moving over here.
Yeah, that's how I was gonna say real quick is that, you know, like the brother was saying, there was a reason. Like, it's no coincidence how the Most High said that in those days, things were gonna be getting more intense, more proud, more wicked. It's not a coincidence that when men are coming to the truth that's happening, and we're trying to roll out, but y'all people still think we're lying about it. Like everybody believes it's gonna get even more peaceful here. But that's not the truth. It's gonna get worse.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish. Talking about Esau, you know, comes with all deceivableness, where he's deceiving you people through these holidays, this day that's coming up next week, or this coming week, Friday, really starting on Thursday night, through these devices. To y'all that perish, man. That's gonna be y'all's destruction. This world, this earth, because y'all are from beneath. Because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause, God shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned, who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness.
And you got the ones who have pleasure in unrighteousness, because that's what it is, man. We already told you years before too that this holiday there was nothing but unrighteousness committed during that day. And then when Esau finally got to this modern state of himself today, to where he created a day where everybody can go out and buy a bunch of stuff half price off.
He basically made it things civil.
Yeah.
Civilized.
But it's like that great day that we already got, which is so-called Thanksgiving. He added even a more horrible great day together with it to make it even worse. So like that way you can have like 2 days of just full out wickedness. Just full out, man. And with that strong, but those that have pleasure in unrighteousness, man. How did it say it again? In that very last verse, though.
That they all might be damned who
Yeah.
believe not the truth,
Right.
but have pleasure in unrighteousness.
Right, there you go. That you all might be damned, because Esau knows. Esau knows he can destroy you spiritually. That's why the scriptures say that you're damned, because it's like going back to the whole sifting of the Lord and the sifting of Satan. You got all these types of siftings going on, and then you got the physical counterpart down here on the earth doing it for himself, going according to the Lord's will, but you got to do it to your face, where you can actually be destroyed and damned. That's where you get this Black Friday from.
1 Timothy 6 and 7. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. And having food and raiment, let us be therewith content. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith, and pierced themselves through with many sorrows.
But that's that delusion. Going back to that scripture, that delusion that's been set on you is that mindset that Esau put on you to make you think that you're here to enjoy live it up, enjoy those riches. When the Bible is clearly telling you that pretty much the love of riches is the root of all evil. The love of all
like
this.
We read earlier in Matthew where it says, "Set not your store up not treasure on earth, but in heaven. And where your treasure is, there shall your heart be." Because if you got all these materialistic things and you're striving for it, that's where your heart's going to ultimately be. You know, but if you're striving and you're laboring for this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that's where your heart's going to be. That's where you're going to be fighting. Hold on to it. It's like when you have materialistic things, you fight and hold on to these things. But no matter how hard you fight for it, eventually it's going to stop working. Eventually it's going to lose its warranty. You know, eventually you're going to have to put money back into it just to keep it running. But then at the end of the day, it's going to end up breaking down. Not only that, now it's getting to the point where they come out with so much more other items after itself, where you keep wanting the next better thing. They never give you a time to rest and be satisfied with what you got, because they're coming out with so much shit that you're being tempted even more and more and more every year, every day, every week, every month. You're being tempted with these items. You got something?
Yeah. This is Isaiah 66 and 4. It says, "I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them. Because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear, but they did evil before mine eyes, and chose that in which I delighted not."
All right, the Lord don't delight in a man that's coveting after those things. You know, coveting after these televisions. Can't wait for the anticipation of that day, Black Friday, Thanksgiving, someone's birthday. You know, you worrying yourselves in those days, but you don't worry yourselves to find out the truth. The Lord already gave you that strong delusion to believe in a lie. That's gonna be to your destruction, your ruin. You know, you're gonna be living, you're a vessel without water. You have no profit for the Lord. I got this is Ecclesiastes 39 and 25. For the good are good things created from the beginning. For the good are good things created from the beginning. So evil things for sinners. The principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil and clothing. All these things are for good to the godly. So to the sinners they are turned into evil.
There you go. And and like it's saying about those principal things, going back to the scripture in First Corinthians,